My current friendship with Ambare. What about it? Wow. I was not invited for the birthday, so I wouldn't say there is beef between me and Ambare or Rakudo. However, when I was shooting the video for Kado, so when I was doing the video for Kado, the main love interest was Ambare, and we agreed and negotiated with Kabali na mlipato fulani. So the day of the shoot, they came very late. What happened between me and Kamenego? Wow. A lot happened, but I'll summarize it this way. What happened between me and Kamenego? Wow. A lot happened, but I'll summarize it this way. Kamene is a nice person. She's talented, she's lovely, she's lovable, and I worked with her for a while. And for all the years I've done radio, her and Samai Peitande are the two people that I really enjoy working on radio. And then I really tried to introduce her to the digital space. And at first she was kidogo skeptical, even kuvaa zile alikuwa navaa. Then eventually she folded, then we started dressing the same, zile na dress like a king, nini, and we did that. And then when we left Kiss, I tried to pursue that as well. I tried to do, you see the thing I did on Facebook, I tried to do with Kamene Goro, but now on that, yenda alikuwa Kibombe, mimi nilikuwa Boyo Ghetto. So tukaanza na episodes za kwanza which we shot, and tukaenda kwake, akapika omena, that was my idea. Akaosha omena na sabuni, that was my idea. Because in the Luo culture, wanaambiwa that mademu wa Kikuyu wanaoshanga samaki na sabuni. So I thought it was a funny thing. So that was like our first episode. So when we went online, guys really trolled her. Wakamtusi, and she got very stressed. So akanambia, I'm not doing this anymore. Twice the episodes. And I'm like, it's already gone viral. I can't. And then that day that we shot a lot of episodes, like 7. Tulikana kwenye podcast ya kuongea na nini. So hizo zingine sasa kanambia, mimi sitaki, I don't want to be part of this nini. And me because I've already put money in it, I've invested. And you and I know, umeshangia umeenda sabuni. It's a joke. So she got offended and she didn't take it easy. Akasema hata kuifanya tena. So I just posted the other episodes, but alikuwa anasema sasa hataki. So when I finished, I then reach out, nini akakataa, and I'm not interested, whatever. Then I told her and the husband, even if you don't do anything with me, do something on the digital platform. Yeah. I told her, I have that on text. Me not king of the seat. Do something, even if you don't shoot with me. Shoot something online. Then kidogo. Then also when I was working, I was telling her, venture into the MCing part. She didn't really want to do the MCing part, and Charity, who was like her manager, I can push. I think it was a DTV event or something that she MC'd, and she enjoyed it. And I was like, imagine MCing, unasimama tu unaongea kidogo unalipwa dopoa. But she didn't see it that way then, and she focused more on the club gigs, really, and everything. And then we just lost contact along the way. So I wouldn't say there is enmity or beef, but what I was trying to do, she didn't see sense in it. And later I reinvented myself, and I did the same thing with my Facebook, and now I'm doing the same thing with Pamela and Kapuda and Katelo and who else? There's a bunch of guys that I'm working with, so we're doing the same thing with other people, but on the digital platform. And some are working, some are not working, but we keep pushing. So that's what happened between me and Pamela. Yeah. My current friendship with Ambare. What about it? Wow. Akileo unapata kunichome kila mahali.
Kuona kwa birthday pia ya mtoto.
I was not invited for the birthday. So I wouldn't say there is beef between me and Ambare or Rapudo. However, when I was shooting the video for Kado, so when I was doing the video for Kado, the main love interest was Ambare. And we agreed and negotiated with Abdulali na Mlipado Flani. So the day of the shoot, they came very late. And we have to, you know, when you're shooting with a set, you have to remove the set for you to create another set. So the dancers and everybody are waiting because we needed to do a shot on that set. And then somewhere they were a little bit tipsy. I don't know what happened, and then she got in and then did the makeup. And then when we were shooting, we even did the first part. So when we were shooting, she didn't want me to dance with her. And the husband was there. The husband is like, yo, because it's a song saying this shot is beautiful. You see. So the husband was like, so anasema here dance talent. And they're like, hey, yo. So I spoke with the husband and I was like, hey, bro, this song is and this is whatever. It's not like we're doing anything sexual. Ilikuwa tu na ida dem. Nothing so it was supposed to be very intimate, but not like sexual.
Yeah.
So akasema pana nini. And then she got angry and then she walked out of the set and she left. And the husband called me, he's like, hey bro, maze pole nini, I'm trying to sort it. I think it's the issue with alcohol or whatever. And I was like, I'm shida bro. Then we shot all the other parts. The following morning, the manager texted me, delete those parts for Ambare, delete the song, nini. So I'm like, why is Dedan texting me? Ambare has my number, Rapudo has my number and everything, and I never responded. And I kept quiet, and since then we've just been going apart. There's no enmity, there's no nothing. It was just work, nothing personal. But now I realized, I'm like, oh wow. So this is how it's happening, and I said, let me now focus on these other things. So we don't really have beef, but we're just not as close as we used to. That is what happened. Yeah.
Of course, we understand that you are tired. You've been for quite some time. Let me ask you wind up. You can just get to your fans, tell them maybe you had a thing.
Okay.
Kuna swali.
Kuna swali. What I like about my past mistakes.
What you learn and what you can change.
What I can change.
From mistake and what you can change.
What I can change is just reduce the trust I have on people. Yeah, that is nowadays always expect the worst. Human beings ni wale too. You see the way today someone will say Obinna is a good person, tomorrow the same person will tukana you and they don't even know you. Then the next time they'll go and say something that they know it's a lie about you, but they'll just say it. You know, look at them, they're like, bro, you know me. Why would you say this? But they will just insist. You see, like for example, the stories you've spoken about. You guys have asked me about Kamere, you've asked me about Ambare. Of course, I've spoken about it. It's gonna take a certain direction online, and they're entitled to respond. But Kamene knows the truth, Ambare knows the truth, Rapudo knows the truth. But however, it chooses to happen, things might happen. And my fans pia wanaenda kuzigeuza venye wanataka. But now you know, that has nothing to do with me. Because everybody who's involved knows what happened and what is the truth. So that's the way human beings are. Some are malicious, some mean well, some don't mean. Come on, relax. Because I know I'm tired, I'm sure I'm okay. I'm okay. Hey, Robert is our smile. Hey, Robert will tell me I'm okay. It's okay. Thank you. Yeah. So human beings are like that. Like I was saying, sorry. Human beings who means well for you, you might not know. And even the ones who mean well for you might be strangers that you don't know. The ones who are planning your downfall, whatever, are people you know. Kuna kachino yesa yuta kuna ngaloja togagu like takiogata surely. Tunakuwa na yuta penda meneza uvumi fulani ama something. So that's what happens. So now my biggest lesson is just to reduce my trust on people. Expect the worst. But it does not mean that I'm gonna be bad to you. Myself, I mean well. So I don't even know you. Why would I mean bad for you? Then also, I would want you to mean well for me. Okay, I'll pray for you, I'd want you to pray for me. But I will mind business and then I'll keep my distance. Nikirealize tupelekani vizuri, naondokea pole pole. Unaona kama hizo story nimeeleza. I never spoke about them as like I was never gonna talk about them. But now that's what I do. Yeah.
Get that confidence to talk about their past. What's one thing that gives you that more confidence that you can stand to? Maybe 1,000 people talk about your past.
Okay. What makes me talk about my past is the realization that you cannot pickpocket a naked man. Once I tell about my past, you can't use it against me because I own it. Majority of people disassociate themselves from their past and they pretend, oh, me I'm perfect. No, no, I'm not perfect. Me naongea hapa ndachoma, but hiyo ndio mimi. Me what you see is what you get. Nikikasika nasema shida imaki vizuri na story imeishia hapo na nimemove. Nikitaka kucheka ndacheka. So once you realize that about your past, bring it out there. Accept who you are. Say, now I know better. Personally, I've made very many mistakes and I'm still making them, but they're new mistakes and I'm picking the pieces, I'm learning and I'm growing. And they're out there. By the way, most of people know like 90% of the stories about me. Wow. Yeah. Any other question? Okay. Yes, I work with a betting company. That was Mozart Bet. I don't support the idea for banning influencers from influencing for betting. So the betting conversation is two-sided. People who benefit from betting will say it's a good thing. People who get affected by betting in a negative way will say it's a bad thing. So no matter what you say, no matter what you do, kuna wale watakuwa nakwambia tu betting ni baya, inaharibu vijana. Why? Because and that is actually true. Because inaharibu kijana yake, inaharibu mke wake ama yeye. Then kuna sema betting mimi nimeweka kichwa kuu, nimekuta kitu wewe nini? Why? Because yeye pia ali benefit kwa hiyo. So as an influencer, personally I was benefiting because I have employees that I'm paying from that business. You see? So I'll talk on the positive side. However, what we need to know is this. In anything we do, we need moderation. That is where the government comes in. In anything we do, we need moderation. That is where the government comes in with regulations and guidance. Okay? Remember the interview, when it is too much, it becomes boring. Pombe, chakula, sherehe, ushirati, whatever. Everything is done in moderation. Now, anything that involves the government and the citizens, government is on regulations. Now they should put better regulations. But if you come and say influencers are not doing it anymore, but TV is still showing. So basically, you're firing 1,000 people so that 3 people can earn a living. Is that even sense? So about 1,000 influencers are currently jobless, but we have 3 TV stations that are still airing betting products. We have billboards that are airing betting products. So which mathematics are we doing? The same young people, when you map up 1,000 influencers, they're gonna look for an alternative. What's the alternative? If they don't find the alternative, what do? Substance abuse. Tupige kimoja, because now they don't have a purpose. What the government is doing, you're taking the purpose away from them. Give better seminars and talks and classes about betting. The way you told the people, betting should not be advertised from this time to this time. Betting is not allowed people under 18. Bet responsibly. Up your marketing on the people who betting has affected negatively. So mtakiona kwa umsafanyika mimi wacha nisibet. Lakini kuna wale pia maisha yao inaendelea kwa betting. So I want to acquire a jobless, so I don't support it and I'll never support it. I think the government just needs to think better, think of better solution. Wacha tu kusema majenzi wakwende hiyo direction. No, shapita hiyo sasa hivi tunakaa kwa meza tunaongeleshana. Okay, what do you guys want? Oh, tume market betting ni mbaya. What do you want us to market? How many jobs does the government give the youth? Influencers. If you sit down and think, okay, government, when was the last time, personally as an influencer, when was the last time the government gave me a job as an influencer? I don't remember. So So before you take the bread out of other people's table, replace that bread with another bread, either bigger, better, or even if it's the same size, but do something. You don't take this and then just keep quiet. The guys are gonna revolt. It's a matter of time. Hiyo pot hiyo nyungu inachemka tu hivi. Ngoja muone. Unakusa hapa, unakusa hapa, unakusa hapa. Wanawaangalia. Yep. I'm good, how are you? Watanzania wanasema reform election. Watanzania wanasema no reform election. Okay. What can I tell? Iko tu sawa. Mumetujoin, karibuni. Sisi tulikuwa mbele yenu, sisi tumeshaanza. Mumeona majenzi kwenye tunapanga kazi. Pia nyinyi pangeni kazi yenu. Pole pole tu. But what I will say is this. This is not only for elections, but for anybody who's in any relationship. Whether it is with your boss, your landlord, your whatever. If you don't talk, you will tolerate whatever is being given to you. You have to talk. Kama nimekufinya sema mimi umenifinya hapa siwezi. Our parents were very quiet. Their parents as well. Wamenyamaza tu. Wamefinywa, talk. So jenzi wa Tanzania, jenzi wa Uganda, jenzi wa Ethiopia, Somalia, wherever it is, all the genzis talk. When you talk, they are listening and everybody is listening, and there will come a time. Yeah? It was so painful. I saw Boniface's video. I got so heartbroken because it could have been anybody. It could have been me. Na hii mdomo yangu kubwa venye mimi ongea. Aki wallahi. Yeah, it was so bad. Personally, I don't tolerate violence of any form. So umechukua baba ya mtu, umemfanya hivyo vyote nini, and then unalala tu peacefully ukijua vitu umefanya mtu mwingine. It is so sad. Don't first stay strong. Everything happens for a reason. Na mwenye alifanya hivyo, chako kimotoni, malipo ni hapa hapa. Yes. Oh, what I will tell the government of Tanzania? Yatapita yana mwisho. Yeah. Tumemaliza? Haya, kuna maswali? Leteni. I'm good, are you? About Cooper Kenya. Beautiful. I work with Cooper Kenya. All my employees are registered under Cooper Kenya. You should be registered under Cooper Kenya. Why? They provide funeral insurance. Una register na so mbili. Kama uko peke yako kama unalipa tu so moja. Ukifiwa na mtu wako, wanakupatia sanduku, wanalipa mochari, hiyo hasi ya kupeleka body, sound system nini, hizo mambo zote. Kuliko unangoja ukifiwa na mtu unapenda, unataka kwa WhatsApp group, join. It helps solve a lot of problems. It is a very good thing. By the way, Cooper in a family lipe, me on our market for free. Me I'm a member of Cooper with all my family. I put my dad, my mom, my brothers, my kids, my baby mamas, working. Because Cooper, elekeni sanduku huko. Mimi nimekaa watoto nalipa so ine total.